Hey guys, what's up? Crafty Sheep here, back with another horror game. This one's called Within. This one might be a little bit longer. It says it's 30 to 45 minutes, so we're gonna just get straight into it. I've never played it before, I've never seen it played before. Just gonna give it a shot. They abandoned the God who had made them. They sacrificed unto demons who they knew not. Okay.
I hadn't heard from my brother in over 3 months, which wasn't unusual. Nick tends to disappear for months at a time, not returning my calls, and then he surfaces again as if nothing had happened. I've gotten used to it. I don't blame him, considering the childhood we had. I've read somewhere that siblings with shared traumatic pasts tend to grow apart faster when they're adults. Then, last night at around 3 a.m., he left a voice message. I heard it when I woke up a few hours later.
Maya, I hope you're okay. I know I haven't been in touch, but I just wanted to let you know. You may not hear from me again. For a while. I don't want you to worry, though. I'm in a spot of trouble, but nothing I can't handle. I'll figure it out. Whatever you do, don't come looking for me. I'll call you when things are right. I know I haven't said this enough, but I do love you. Always have. Goodbye, Maya.
I must have called him dozens of times, but there was no answer, and then his phone was switched off. I took the next available flight out early next morning. I didn't sleep a wink on the plane. I kept thinking about what kind of trouble he might be in. As soon as I landed, I checked into a motel and then took a cab to the last address I had for him. In the pre-dawn light, the city seemed to grow more decrepit the further in I went, like a thing whose core was growing rotten. I don't know what kind of trouble he's in, but when we were growing up, after Ma died, when it was just the two of us, he'd come to me when he was in real deep and needed saving. And I would save him. I should get this over with quickly. I'll find him, make sure he's okay, then head back. I'm already missing a day at work. Let's see, he should be at apartment 405.
Hint, left click on objects in your surroundings to interact with them. Well, I can't interact with this, so 405. 413. 412.
Looks like there's a pipe busted up in there. It isn't a good idea to move this scaffold. It looks flimsy. I should just find another way around it.
Okay. But going down the stairway isn't going to get me around it. Let's try going this way. Oh man, the controls. The controls are very clunky. 4-3. 4-10. 4-11. I think we're going up, aren't we? 409. 408. I need 405, which should be this way.
Hello?
Okay, that was a little creepy. 406.
Where'd they go? There was someone just here.
Yeah, I know there was.
Well, this is it. I should just ring the doorbell, see if he answers. Although, if he's been drinking, I don't have much hope.
Okay, can I just try to open the door?
I guess he's either not home, or he's sleeping off a drunken binge, which would not be entirely surprising. Maybe I should just try to open the door and let myself in. Gosh, what is that smell? Nick? Nick, are you here? There's gotta be a light switch somewhere. How is he living like this? This is terrible. Right, like this is gonna keep me out. Nick, are you in there? Are you okay? Open this door. I guess I should find some other way to get it open.
Well, I like the directions. I'm probably looking for a key. Is there a light switch here? Because it is very dark. I don't see a light switch here in the bathroom. I don't see anything I can interact with either. Is there a key over here? No. I assume I'm looking for a key.
Well, there you go. Looks like he's fallen off the wagon again. Oh, Nick. I sometimes think, if he hadn't had that accident, if his best buddy Alex hadn't been killed, things might have turned out different for him. He was 16, driving home from a party. Alex in the passenger seat. Nick had no business being behind the wheel that night. He was drunk out of his mind. Alex was killed on the spot. Nick survived, but he could never forgive himself for Alex's death. With Ma gone, I was supposed to be the parent, rein him in. I should have been tougher with him. I messed up there. I guess I neglected him when it mattered. That's on me.
The voice acting is good. But what am I supposed to do? Let me go back to the door and see if it has any more instructions.
I guess I should find some other way to get it open.
Yeah, I get that. I totally get that, but I don't see anything anywhere. Like, I don't see a key. I can't see anything in the bathroom, so if there's a key in here, then I'm definitely missing it because there's no light switch. I may have to look this up, guys. So you may have to give me a minute.
This is terrible. Right, like this is gonna keep me out. Nick, are you in there? Are you okay? Open this door. I guess I should find some other way to get it open. Looks like he's literally living out of a suitcase at this point. He told me he was making money on a freelance web development gig. Was that all a lie? What's he doing with the money he gets? Didn't know he kept this old picture of Ma. This was taken maybe a year before she died, before the cancer started turning her into skin and bones. When Ma got sick, he was 8 and I was 15. We watched her waste away and die from cancer. We never knew our father. No kid should have to lose both parents so early. We moved in with Aunt Sheba after that. She mostly left us alone, so I had to pretty much raise him. Or at least I tried. I did the best I could, but hell, I was dealing with my own demons. I guess I made a pretty poor substitute for Ma. Well, there you go. Looks like he's fallen off the wagon again. Oh, Nick. I sometimes think, if he hadn't had that accident, if his best buddy Alex hadn't been killed, things might have turned out different for him. He was 16, driving home from a party. Alex in the passenger seat. Nick had no business being behind the wheel that night. He was drunk out of his mind. Alex was killed on the spot. Nick survived, but he could never forgive himself for Alex's death. With Ma gone, I was supposed to be the parent, rein him in. I should have been tougher with him. I messed up there. I guess I neglected him when it mattered. That's on me. I think I just lost my appetite. The first thing I'm going to help him do is clean this place up. That alone should bring some positivity to his life situation. Hello? Nick, are you in there? Quit playing. Jeez. Hello? Hello? How did this door open?
Whoa, wicked looking room.
Well, at least I know where all his money's going. But where the hell is he? I should check this computer. Maybe it'll give me some clue to what's going on with him. I should turn on this computer.
Boot failure,
A
USB drive.
Let me see if I can find one. This could be it. Random drawer junk. Nothing useful.
I finally got it all set up. The Sandbox OS, a heavily secure modded Linux variant running as a VPC, and the game contained within. This may be overkill, but it's better to be precautious considering the rep/urban legends around this game. A single exe file, not very cleverly named, no instructions. To think it took me nearly 6 months to track down on the dark web. The things I had to trawl through to find it, things I don't think I can ever unsee. I don't have much hope for humanity anyways, we're broken beyond redemption. I'll continue taking notes on these text files. If this game is the real deal, I'll make it interesting reading. I could edit it and put out a Reddit post maybe do an accompanying video playthrough. Would be a cool way to start that gaming content channel I've always wanted to, but never got around to doing. It's easy to start a channel, but not easy to consistently put out content. I agree. I admire those who do. With my track record of starting projects I eventually abandon, I think that's how it will end up. Anyways, first things first, I have to get the game to work. It keeps crashing when I click it. The lore says that it works at random, so you just have to keep clicking. The code is probably corrupted. Urban legends around the game are fascinating, if not profoundly disturbing. For example, a guy who played it and then smashed your face on the keyboard. Okay. So I'm playing a game in a game. Click to start. Move WASD, look mouse. Okay. Ew. Gross. I'm just gonna keep going forward. Okay. This is all backwards. Okay. Then I don't know what that says. Mouse sensitivity could use some uppage. Is this one gonna say anything? Oh.
Wait.
A file wasn't there before, is what she said. Play log 3. Got it to run. First impressions creepy, but mostly crappy. A grainy, pixelated PS2 era style walking sim. I hate walking sims. Why do people make them? This game's also unstable. Crashed 4 times already. Good thing I sandboxed it. It's chewing up OS files and randomly spinning them back. How is it the OS still going? I lost system folders, everything on the desktop, including my play log text and even the recycle bin. The game has no credits, no title screen, no save load. After every crash, it randomly teleports you to different levels. It was so hard to find, I had to trawl through fake leads and BS. I would have finally given up sooner if I had not believed there was some truth to the stories. I finally stumbled on the game almost by accident, following a non-link to a file dump on an Onion server. I found it amidst cryptically named zipped archives, many of them full of unspeakable images. The myth of the game, which I pieced together sifting through volumes of shift posts for slivers of truth, suggests that only one copy can exist at a time, and that it selects the player by allowing itself to be found by those seeking it. It is said to have been birthed in the dark web and that seedy underbelly of humanity's worst impulses, forged not by human hands but by some unknown force. So I spend hours digging into this. The old compulsions are inexorably returning. Dark thoughts, guilt, craving for alcohol. I've started drinking again. It's impossible to resist. The symbols on the graffiti are pre-Sumerian, suggesting an ancient entity like a greater demon that latches onto its host. Perhaps most of the disturbing of all is the notion that it can face on keyboard. Okay. So, do I play the game again?
What the hell is this? Nick! I'm pretty sure that was Nick's photo in there. But that makes no sense.
I've got to get this game going again.
Jeez, that scared me.
Just the lights.
The electrics here are falling apart, like the rest of the building.
Play log 5. Getting worse, growing signs of malevolence, walking nightmares, oppressive thoughts, general malice, an intensive craving for defilement, weird sounds from the other room, voices, footsteps, shifting shadows. An hour ago, the webcam turned on by itself and took a pic. I was able to identify the entity from the symbols in the graffiti. Baal Nagin, aka the ill spirit of guilt and grief. He's the entity from Dekeen, perhaps the only demonology wiki with some authenticity. A greater demon from pre-biblical times, first worshipped by the Langley sect and then Samaria, requires human sacrifice, feeds on fatalism, guilt, and grief, manifest in the reoccurring nightmares of killers and lust and regret cycles of sex offenders, in the dying fugue of dead men walking, in the guilt borne by family members of suicide victims, in the PTSD of war survivors, in the haunting dread of good people who've gone incoverably wrong, a vile parasitic being that consumes those who selects it. I thought at first that there was no point to the game, just walk from point A to point B by activating shrines, but the simplicity could be deliberate. The pattern of the symbols, the piles of refuse and filth, the writings on the scrolls, all of it suggests an invocation. If so, the point of the game may be to simply complete it. Have I made a terrible mistake? What have I awakened in the deep dark? The game is trying to hit space on keyboard. Okay. Play it again. Oh, this is different. Hug the right wall. Hug the right wall. Okay, that scared me a little bit. I'm still hugging the right wall. which means I'm not going the way they want me to go. Okay, I'm right up in this guy's grill, and he's not activating. Here's a new shrine. Collecting scrolls.
Help me. Please. You have to help me.
Nick?
I'm scared, Maya. It's awful here. Please, help me.
That was Nick's voice, I'm sure of it. I'm gonna get this PC going again. Hello? Is someone there?
Should I investigate? I should at least go turn the light back on, right?
It's too dark in here. I should get the lights on. Nobody. But that's impossible.
I'm gonna... Ah!
Nick. But his face. What is happening to me?
You shouldn't be playing this demonic game. Play log 12. I saw Alex today. He was here in the apartment, standing by the far wall. He looked the same as he did when I saw him all those years ago on a gurney in a morgue the day after the accident. His dead body cold, his face split open, his eyes wide. Despite his horrific wounds and the odd angle of his neck, he was somehow still alive. He called out to me. He was grinning, but I saw the hatred in his dead eyes. I survived the accident. Even though I was the one that was drunk driving, I was flung out of the car and came to unhurt except for a few scratches. Came to unhurt? That's some weird-ass English. He wanted me to follow him. I begged for forgiveness, but I know it's too late for that. There can be no redemption for a man like me. I must go after him. I have no choice. First, I have to call Maya. I have to warn her. I have to tell her to stay put, not to come looking for me, because I know Maya, she'll come looking if she doesn't hear from me for too long. She still feels responsible for me, even after all these years. Still blames herself for my failures, even though she absolutely shouldn't. If only she knew that she was the last good thing left in my life. The reason I'm alive is because she saved me 1,000,000 times already. But she can't save me this time, not from this, and I can't let her get hurt. If she comes here, face smashed on keyboard. Alright, we're gonna take a little break. I gotta pee. Okay, we're back. Well, that looked like it was like a handle. No, just a face. I'm on a different level now, I think. I'm still gonna hug the right wall. Okay. Another scroll thing. Didn't open up that gate. Did it open up this gate? Yes. And another scroll thing. So now maybe that opened the main gate. Yes, it did.
What the hell was that? Nick, wait! Nick! Nick!
Hug the right wall. Hug the right wall. Oh, I don't like these sounds.
Nick! Nick, stop! It's me!
Okay, I'm trying to follow Nick, so I'm gonna stop hugging the right wall.
What the hell?
I don't know what that was either. I think he went into this door. Didn't he? Or no, he went down the stairs. Did he go down or up? I can't see anything down here. It's completely pitch black.
Maya, I'm down here. Come quick.
Again, I can't see anything. It's just getting darker and darker.
Maya, come on. I'm waiting for you, Maya. Where are you? We're all waiting.
I'm coming, Nick. Into the pitch blackness. Oh God, the game.
You can't save me, Maya. You never could. Even when we were growing up, you couldn't even protect me from myself. The accident, Alex's death, my miserable life, all of it could have been different. If only you'd done what you were supposed to do.
Yeah, this is the demon talking. I'm not
Who are
taking
you?
any words.
What have you
for
done
that.
to my brother?
Am I dead?
Sometime later, I found myself back in the apartment. I couldn't remember how I got there. There was no sign of Nick, or the thing that had looked like him. And his computer would no longer turn on. I did the only thing I could. I filed a missing person report and flew home. It's been 6 months since then. I've tried every possible way to locate him, but there's been no word from him. I keep thinking about the thing I saw at the bottom of those stairs, the thing from inside the game. When it came at me, just before its awful malevolence could engulf me, something or someone stepped between us and shielded me. I think that's how I got away. I think it was Nick who saved me.
Okay. That wasn't bad. Not too many scares, though. I really thought I'd be screaming a lot more. But that wasn't bad. It was good. It was a little finicky with the game. I had to look it up a couple times on what I needed to do. But it wasn't bad. I thought there might be more scares in it. But I don't know, maybe I'm just not easily scared. Who knows? But that was Within. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up down below. It lets me know that you guys like these horror games and to keep doing them. So, also, if you could leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought of the game, or if there's any other games that you would like me to play. I will definitely look into them and try to get them done for you. But without further ado, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. You stay tuned and stay crafty. Until next time, bye!